Welcome back again, amazing people, to the channel Anastasia TV, where we bring you beautiful movie reviews, where we bring you interesting gist that's happening in Nollywood. So today we have a beautiful review on this movie titled What We Want. The story was written by Uche Nancy and it was produced by Uche Nancy and is showing on Uche Nancy TV. So guys, you know how we do it. If you're new in this channel, please hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share this video, and keep coming back because your subscription means a whole lot to us and it will help us and enable us to serve you better. So, starring in this movie is Sonia Uche, who acted as Dimma, Victory Michael, who acted as Tony, Mama Chioma Nwosu, who acted as Mama. We have Bryan Okoye, who acted as Dozie, Faith Okay, who acted as Sandra. The movie is quite interesting and quite educative, and it's indeed a family movie. It's a movie you can sit down and watch with your family. It has a whole lot to talk about family and what parents want for their kids. Nobody wants a wife or a husband that cannot be a husband and a wife to the son or the daughter. So in this movie, we'll find Mama trying to make her son Tony to realize that the woman he has in the house is not a woman for him, that she was just there all about the money. She cannot cook, she cannot do any house chores, nothing. She's just there for the money. But the guy was blinded by love and could not listen to what the mother has to say. So one of these days, when she cannot afford to eat the rubbish that was prepared by the Sandra of the girl, she decided to take the car and go out in search of something to eat. Along the line, the car developed issue, so she was just stranded on the road. Luckily, this God sent an angel in form of Dozie and Dimma. That's Sonia Uche and Bryan Okoye. They were siblings in this movie, so God sent them. And Bryan happens to know a little bit about cars, so he was able to touch one or two in the vehicle, and the vehicle started functioning. So immediately she picked interest in them, that she wanted it. All the while she has been wanting someone to be driving her around because she's old and she cannot drive, and she wants a cook. She can't be doing all the house chores. So immediately she employed them at the spot and was able to convince the son to employ them too. So the son agreed, and she brought them home. So subsequently they were cooking, they were driving her until this Sandra of a girl, was never in support of it. In fact, she never liked Tony's mother, that's her fiance's mother. She was just so agitated that the woman doesn't speak well and that she's just a bushwoman. But she was forgetting that this lady you're talking about is your mother-in-law to be. So for no reason, she just hated the woman, and the woman returned the favor back to her. So she was just looking for a way to push this lady out of the house, and was to also convince the son that this lady is not the woman for you. So she came up with a plan that the son should pretend as if he is broke and his business has collapsed. So they agreed to play along. At the process of playing along, they found that this lady, this Sandra girl, was never in love with the son. Somebody just lost a huge sum of money, and his house is he used his house as a collateral, and you see asking for money. Where do you expect him to get it from? By herself, with herself, she left the house. So Dima and the brother Dozie were all alone in the house, and they wanted to lay them off that they cannot pay. Mind you, all this was just a plan to see who is a genuine person. So the man, the brother, offered to be working and be bringing home money, at least until the man can stand on his feet. So that was what they were doing, and they were doing it with all their heart, from the purest of hearts. So this guy looked at this Dilma girl. You can't keep a fish and a cat in the house and expect the cat not to eat the fish. So Along the line, he developed feelings for Dima and proposed to her, let his feelings known. And Dima was so happy because the feeling was mutual. That was when he was able to open up to her that he was never poor, and he all the things they were doing was just for to prove if Sandra is actually a wife material and somebody that could stay with them. But they found out that she wasn't. Guys, this movie interesting. It has a whole lot to teach, quite educative, quite it's hilarious at some point because it will get you laughing, and also it's quite emotional. Guys, you're going to love this movie. Bet me you. What We Want is the title, and it's showing on Uche TV. Till we meet again next time. Bye bye.